Hey guys, Kasefi here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Corviknight, an amazing flying steel Pokemon, one of the best regional bird of Generation 8, and this thing is just an absolute beast. Sadly, it's going to replace my shiny Skarmory, but I don't really care because this is going to be really fun to use. So let's just get right into it. Looking at its stats, this thing is actually really tanky, and we got to remember that this thing is really a regional bird, so that is impressive. And it does have a lot of bulk due to its drawbacks in its speed and its special attack, which is really rare for regional birds. So they actually really wanted to make this kind of different, tanky. So I really respect that Game Freak actually chose to do this. Whoever's doing the competitive scene, that is really cool. And basically, giving this thing armor gives it an amazing defense stat in 105. And it gets access to bulk up. That's all I gotta say. So it's basically a Skarmory with less defense, more HP, more special defense, and it has access to like different moves, not just stall kind of spikes or whirlwind troll, and only like a defensive side of it. It also has access to bulk up, and it's like a kind of mixed tank. So this is just like all over the place. Good. With Skarmory, you would have low HP investment even after EV investment in HP hit points. But now you have like 205 hit points with 150 on the special defense when you max it out. So you're going to be taking special hits really well. Plus, this thing has like no weaknesses because Flying Steel is one of the best in the game. It probably is the best in the game. So there you go. You could just come in, straight up take a hit from anything, basically, that you want to tank out. This thing obviously will have leftovers, so it gets extra health back. And then you could just bulk up and then become absolutely untouchable. Unless some like electric type comes in, like something toxicity or something like that. But if you bulk up, you're just going to be roosting bulk up. You could just do some insane stuff like that. And then just hit your opponent with Iron Head. So like I said, this thing gets access to Iron Head, which Skarmy didn't. So that is insane. You also have 30% chance to flinch your target. So even if you don't have the best attack after one bulk up, you're going to be like flinching possibly, stuff like that. So this is really, really cool. The only thing that really counters this is like fire and electric types. So like I said, it's going to be really fun with this. And it does get access to a few abilities and pressure and nerve, kind of situational. A nerve is kind of good if you want to use that against like berry meta. So I don't know if anything will be kind of berry meta. Maybe that chipmunk Pokemon that gets cheek pouch and it has like some next chancey health and defenses. But yeah, you're probably gonna be running mirror armor instead because you just bounce back extra stat lowering effects. So that might be helpful. And yeah, this is actually, I don't know if this actually works if you get those effects yourself. So that is weird. I don't know if your opponent actually has to use it against you or you could actually make your effects lower. I don't know if that's actually possible. But that's some other gimmick for another day. This is just the real set you want to use. And if you don't really want to use this set, I guess you could go for something like this just to ensure that like your defense will be completely untouchable. But a mixed kind of defensive set is more interesting because Skarmory could never do that really. So that is just really cool. And I guess if you don't want bulk up, then you could go do something like this or like obviously split this up. So you know what I mean. You could do some diverse stuff like this and then add an extra move or some extra type of troll gimmick, and that is pretty much it for this. Uh, I don't know if it gets access to Swords Dance. I don't think you want to do that because this thing doesn't have speed. It's obviously there to like troll tank Skarmory wannabe. So that is pretty much it for this video. It's gonna be really fun to use this thing, trust me. And I really love the design. Obviously, this should be one of the best, well received Pokemon because this gen is kind of controversial. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, this is really interesting. So that is pretty much all I have to say for this video. Great Pokemon, great regional bird, probably the best since last time we had Toucannon, which was mid, had a really good move pool, but just didn't have the stats to back it up. This definitely does, and the typing. And before that we had, yeah, before that we had Unfizant, so that was just nah. And what was that Pokemon? Oh, Talon. Okay, Talonflame. Jesus Christ. That thing just like fell off so hard. I forgot about that shit. That thing just fell. But yeah, since Talonflame, I guess, and Staraptor. So I'm really happy they chose this. And that is it for the video. Comment down below if you're still here what the hell you want me to review. I might make some competitive guides, actually, how to get you know, into the competitive scene, how to EV train, how to use these mints, and just some easy guides like that. Even though I don't have the games, I'll try my best to show you guys everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Peace.